Hi, welcome to Bing 147's latest pickup video. Today is August, I want to say 29th, and I'm filming what I picked up over the last week. Just a few things before I start. My collection video should be up by now. I actually have to reshoot it, but I'm going to reshoot it right after this. I'm hoping to post it before this pickup video. Picked up a bunch of stuff this week, actually. It was a really good week. You know, I said it was kind of a rough week last week. Well, this was a bounce back. A couple of these things came offline, but actually only one thing I'm going to show you came offline. A couple of these things I don't think I've shown you yet, but I'm not 110% sure. So a couple of things are repeats. I apologize. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to start with the two things I got online. I apologize. There are two things I just realized. One of them is a DS pickup. Got it for $7 shipped, and it's actually two of the Nintendo DS Pokemon spin-offs. Yeah. There's a copy of Pokemon Ranger. Never played it, but you know, it was cheap. Part of two games. I heard that one's not that good actually, but again, it didn't cost me much, so what the hell. The other one, it was actually complete in the box. That one was only the game itself, but the other one here is complete, and it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. I don't know if I don't know much about it other than that it looks kind of cool. Could be fun. The other thing I got offline, I actually got this for $14 shipped, and I'm a little annoyed with the item actually. And it is a Sega Game Gear. I didn't have a Game Gear. It came with the AC adapter. Should have been great. They described it in great condition with no problems. I get it. There's no battery covers. They're both missing. The speaker doesn't work, although you can hear sound if you use the headphone port. The speaker doesn't work. And there's a dead pixel on the screen and a bunch of dust under the screen. I don't know if it really shows, but the thing's kind of filthy. I still need to clean it. I've only tested it briefly. It works. I'm keeping it. I sent the person a reply saying, look, it's nowhere near as described. I think something should be done about it. They've blown me off. I've got a buyer protection case going. So we'll see. I tried to give them a chance to make it right first. They wouldn't do it. I would have just returned it, except the shipping cost almost as much as I paid for it. And, you know, so that's why I kind of understand why they're hesitant to give me something back, because they didn't charge much for shipping, and according to the thing on the package, it cost a lot more to ship than they thought. They didn't make much on it, especially after fees and all on the shipping. I don't think they're going to make more than $1 or $2. So I get why they wouldn't want to refund me anything, but that's not really my problem. It's their job to describe things the way they should be. I'm a little annoyed they didn't. But also, the other reason I didn't want to return it is I picked up a ton of games for it in this last week or so, and without a system, they're kind of useless. Seems like, though, as soon as I found a Game Gear games started popping up all over the place. I've showed you the one last week, but I found a ton this week. And they were cheap. We have a copy of Space Harrier, $2.99. We have a copy of Streets of Rage, 99 cents. Sonic the Hedgehog, $1.99. Sonic 2, $1.99. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, $2. Axe Battler, A Legend of Golden Axe. I got this for $2.99. And Dragon Crystal, also $2.99. So if I return the thing, I'm like, I'm out. So I don't really want to do that. I want to just keep it, and it's kind of crappy, but it's at least the Game Gear. But we'll see what happens with this buyer protection case. Hopefully they'll rule in my favor and I'll get something back. I feel like something should be done for it being nowhere near as described. Okay. Here are the two items I'm not 100% sure I haven't shown you yet. I may have shown you this, but I don't think so. One is Mario Party 8 for the Wii. Found it in a Goodwill for $12. Seems like a lot, but for a first-party Nintendo game for the Wii, I figured I'd take that. I think my fiance will have some fun with this one if we ever get around to playing it. That's the one we can play together, so I think that would be good. She has shown interest in Mario Party before, so that's why I grabbed it. Yeah, it's a little much, but it's still better than what you can get it on eBay for, so I'll take it. And these three, these are the other ones I think I might have already shown you. I'm not 100% sure. They have 3 3DO games complete in the box. Now, the downside is these 3DO games are all golf games. We've got Waialae Country Club for the 3DO. Pebble Beach Golf Links. And Wyatt Cup Golf, the Hyatt Dorado Beach. Someone must have really liked golf. And it's funny, the only other game I have for my 3DO is a golf game. It's what came with the system. I haven't bought any games yet for it because there's not that much great for the 3DO, and what is good tends to be expensive. Kind of funny though that I keep coming up with golf games, but you know, it is what it is. Moving on. Got one N64 game this week. It's the only Nintendo. Well, that's actually not true, so I'll scratch that. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the N64 with 99 cents as the sticker there shows. I gotta take the sticker off still. Not in great shape, but for $1, what the heck? It's a fun game. I liked that game back in the day. Okay, let's do my Game Boy finds next. Found these all over the last week. Yeah. We've got a Pokemon Fire Red for $4.99. Pokemon Leaf Green for $2.99. I already found one of those last week I showed you, so now I have 2 ones for sale. Pokemon Emerald, also $2.99. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, $1.99. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, I think $1. I got that one online, actually. I should have shown that earlier, but that one came offline. I think I paid $1 for it, plus like $2 shipping. And finally, this one's for sale on eBay, but it's in terrible shape, but it is what it is. It'll still sell for more than I paid for it. Pokemon Yellow, $1.99. And yeah, you can see the label's in awful shape, marker, all that. Not good, but it was cheap. Moving on. Got an Xbox game. Well, I got a couple of GameCube, Xbox, Wii games. Should have shown this one the other Wii game, but here we go. Got a copy of Mario Kart Wii for $8. That one's actually for sale. I've already gotten it. It came with my Wii. We've got a copy of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for $1.99. Found another copy last week for $8. I think I showed you that. So that one is for sale. Make some money on it. Make back what I paid on both of them, and then a little more probably. I got this Star Wars Republic Commando for the Xbox for $2.99. I've heard this is a cool game, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Okay, we're getting down to it. Save the last few things. Okay, well, we can do this one. I got a copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D for $12.99. It's complete. Hit one of my favorite pawn shops. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Good deal. Get the PlayStation 2 games I got this week, because there's quite a few of them. I got them well, 1, 2, 4 different places. Picked this up at the same time as Republic Commando. I got Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction for $2.99. That game's fun, although I'd rather have it on Xbox, but that's what I found. I didn't find the Xbox version. Picked up, along with a couple of the Game Gear games and something else I still need to show you, I picked up Ape Escape 2. I got number 1 last week, so this one was $1. Yeah, it's in a generic case, but no manual, just a disc. But it's in good shape, and for $1, Ape Escape's fun. Picked this one up at a Goodwill for $2.99. The sticker's still on it. Star Wars Battlefront. I've never played either of the Battlefront games, so I think I'll have some fun with that. And then finally, I picked these 4 up for $3 a piece. They were at the same place that I picked up the Mario Kart Wii. We got a copy of the Mark of Kree. I loved that game. Devil May Cry 3 with marker all over the front. I've been trying to take it off, but I may just switch the case out. Because it's coming up, but really slowly. I don't know if it's worth the effort. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. And this one's disc only, but I was really excited to find this. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS2. That's kind of a pricey game, actually. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and any system is kind of pricey, which is strange to me. It's been on a ton of systems, it's online, it's downloadable, you wouldn't think it cost that much. But it's a great game, so for, $3, I wasn't passing it up, especially. I'd rather have the Dreamcast version. That's my favorite version. I've still got my Dreamcast save file, but I haven't had the game in years. So maybe I'll sell that at some point and use the profits to buy the Dreamcast version, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, we got 2 last things to go over. I found 4 boxed NES games. Okay. Nothing amazing, but the boxes are in freaking great shape. We got a Tetris 2 here. Oh, I might add, all of these have the manual. They all have the styrofoam in the bottom of the box. The boxes are all in great shape, square-wise. Some of them have a little bit of, marking here and there, but it's minor. It's very minor. These are all for sale, actually. So if anyone's interested, send me a message. I'll be putting them online the next week or 2, but I'm actually out of monthly listings on eBay, so for now they wait. We have also, it's probably the worst condition of the boxes, but we have the original Tetris 2. I already have Tetris. I don't have it in the box, but I don't collect the complete in box, so it's for sale. But this box is cool. I like, like From Russia with Fun, and yeah, you can see some corner damage and all, but mostly still in pretty darn good shape. The last 2 are kind of uncommons, but unfortunately neither of them is really worth much. I can probably get like 15, $20 a piece for them, I figure. It's more than I spent, so. We have the Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White. And there's like 4 or 5 versions of Wheel of Fortune, most of them worthless. This is the only one that's worth anything. Still not worth much, but more than the others. And the final one, you would think maybe that movie this summer would have driven the price up, but no, of course not. It's a Battleship. Yeah, kind of cool, They're cool to see, mainly, especially in the shape they're in. These manuals, these boxes and manuals and all are in great shape. The cartridges, all are the dust covers. They look like they've never been played. It's more than kind of cool. It's really cool to find these, even if they're not for my collection. Finally, I gotta hurry up and finish this up. I've got 2 final items. I found these at a half-price books for $4.99 a piece. I don't know what they were thinking, because one of these is worth like $25. And they had another game for this system, also worth about $25, and they wanted $15 for that one, so I passed. But these 2, this is the less exciting one. We got a copy of Mario Tennis for the Virtual Boy. You don't see Virtual Boy games in the wild too often. I was thrilled to grab it. The other one's the exciting one, though. I got a copy of Mario Clash for $4.99. I don't have a Virtual Boy. Maybe my sellings from this week and next week, I'll go towards buying one so I can play this thing. I'd love to try out Mario Clash. I was thinking about selling it. I think I'm going to keep it. Anyway, that's my pickups this week. I hope you enjoyed it. My collection video should be up soon. Thank you so much for your time.